Hello everyone and welcome to our podcast today. I'm Monica.
And I'm Roger. Today we're tackling a hot topic. Can you really learn English using only apps like Duolingo?
That's right. This is a question many language learners ask themselves. Is it truly possible to become fluent using just an app, or is there more to it?
And we have a challenge for you. Pay attention to the subtitles because at some point the phrase, missing word, will appear. You have to listen carefully to the audio, identify the missing word, and comment on what it is. Let's see how many of you can do it.
Let's start by discussing the advantages of learning English with programs like Duolingo. One of the biggest benefits is accessibility. You can learn anytime and anywhere, even while traveling.
Absolutely. Plus, many of these tools are free or very affordable, making language learning accessible to people who might not be able to afford traditional classes. For example, a subscription to Duolingo Plus is much cheaper than enrolling in a language school.
Another advantage is the gamification aspect. Platforms like Duolingo turn learning into a game, which can be very motivating and keep users engaged for longer periods. The streaks, points, and levels make it fun and competitive.
True, the streaks, points, and levels can make learning feel less like a chore and more like a fun activity. But let's consider the limitations too. One major critique is that these programs may not provide enough speaking practice. Speaking skills are crucial for real-life communication.
That's a good point. Speaking and real-life conversation practice are crucial for fluency, and these platforms can fall short in this area. They often focus more on reading and writing exercises than on speaking. For instance, Duolingo's speaking exercises might not fully replicate a natural conversation.
Also, the context is something these tools might miss. Learning phrases and vocabulary in isolation is different from understanding them in the context of a conversation or a cultural setting. Language learning isn't just about memorizing words. It's about understanding how to use them appropriately.
Absolutely. Another limitation is that many of these tools often provide a one-size-fits-all approach. They don't always cater to individual learning styles or needs. For example, someone might need more visual aids, while another might benefit from auditory learning. Personalized learning paths are essential for effective language acquisition.
And let's not forget about motivation. While the gamification aspect is great, staying motivated over the long term without the structure and support of a class or a tutor can be challenging. It's easy to skip a day of practice in the app, but harder to miss a scheduled class.
Definitely. Now, on the flip side, some people argue that these platforms are just a starting point. They can give you a solid foundation and then you can build on that with other resources like language exchange meetups, tutors, or immersion experiences. These tools can be a gateway to more comprehensive learning methods.
Yes, and there's something to be said about the convenience factor. Busy professionals or students might not have the time to attend regular classes, so these apps provide a flexible alternative. You can fit in a quick lesson during a coffee break or while commuting.
Moreover, these programs often update their content and features regularly, incorporating user feedback to improve the learning experience. They also use algorithms to personalize the learning path based on the user's progress. This adaptive learning can make the process more efficient.
Right, and the integration of technology, like speech recognition, can help improve pronunciation and listening skills, even if it's not perfect. For example, Duolingo's voice recognition can help you practice speaking, but it might not catch all pronunciation errors.
And don't forget about the community aspect. Many apps have forums or groups where users can interact, ask questions, and support each other, which can be quite beneficial. These communities can offer additional practice opportunities and moral support.
Good point. Additionally, Many of these tools provide cultural insights and context for the language, which can enhance your understanding and appreciation of the language. For instance, Duolingo sometimes includes cultural notes about the phrases you're learning.
Yes, and some platforms offer specialized courses or content, such as business English or travel phrases, which can be very practical for specific needs. This targeted learning can be very effective for achieving specific language goals.
Another advantage is the ability to track your progress and set goals. Many apps have features that allow you to see how far you've come and what you need to focus on next. This can be very motivating and help you stay on track.
Let's also discuss the flexibility of learning at your own pace. Traditional classes have a set schedule, but with these tools, you can learn at a speed that suits you. If you want to spend more time on a difficult topic, you can do so without feeling rushed.
And let's not overlook the integration with other learning resources. Many language learners use apps in combination with other tools, like flashcards, podcasts, and online courses. This blended approach can be very effective.
Considering all these pros and cons, it's clear that learning English solely through programs like Duolingo has its benefits and drawbacks. It really depends on your personal learning style and goals.
Yes, it's a complex issue with valid points on both sides. So what's our final take? Personally, I believe that while tools like Duolingo are a fantastic solution and can greatly supplement language learning, they shouldn't be the only method used. To achieve fluency, you need a mix of speaking practice, cultural immersion, and real-life interactions.
I agree. These apps can provide a solid foundation and are great for practice, especially for beginners. But to truly master a language, it's important to combine them with other methods, such as speaking with native speakers, attending classes, or traveling to countries where the language is spoken.
There you have it, folks. We think apps like Duolingo are a great starting point, but not the complete solution for becoming fluent in English.
What do you think? Can you learn English only with apps? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget our challenge. Comment on what you think the missing word was when missing word appeared in the subtitles. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more debates like this one.
Thanks for tuning in to our podcast. See you next time.
Bye everyone.